There's a lot of uppity brands from overseas. Thank you, Erica and Blaze. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Like I said, we're not going to spend too much time here. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Blaze. Blaze, thank you for the first one. Thank you, Angie and BB. Thank you very much. Yeah, CGTN is also based over there as well, the overseas version of CCTV. That's right, also based there. Boom. This is China World right here. Thank you, Erica and Teresa. What's up, everybody? You know what, man? I will do one thing. Thank you, Erica and Dakota. I've never been to a holiday season is coming up. I ain't never been to a Foul Schwartz before. I'll show you guys this real quick. I know they have this in New York. Thank you, Charlie Lambert. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Angie and Dakota. Thank you, Charlie, for the subs. Thank you, Blaze. Yeah, we're in Beijing. We've been in Beijing for like 5 days, though. Thank you, Herman and Erica. This is Foul Schwartz over here. Thank you, Debbie. Very beautiful mall. All right, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. Just give you guys a brief look. Beautiful Foul Schwartz here at China World. Thank you, Stacy. The mall just opened, by the way, so there's not a lot of people here. Thank you, Rodolito and Yami. The mall just opened. Like nobody here. But we're going to go to Sanlitun right now, where we're going to try to get into a BHG. Thank you, Herman and Rodolito. Lots of cool stuff over here. Thank you, Rodolito and Herman and Teresa. Great to see everybody. I'm serious, man. I ain't never been to a Foul Schwartz before. I know they have one in New York. Someone just said there's one in Vegas as well. They got one here in Beijing. That looks beautiful. Thank you, Angie. It also looks very expensive. Let's keep moving. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. I don't want to spend too much time here. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. Thank you, Raven and Royal. Yeah, they got a Foul Schwartz over here. It's beautiful. It's freaking beautiful. This is their signature bear. Freaking bear is $50. Man, this bear is $50 for this bear, y'all. The Foul Schwartz bear over here is 359 yuan. $51 for this freaking bear. You could also buy this giraffe over here for your kid over here. Look at this. And thank you, Charlie, for the subs, man. I appreciate it. They do have Legos over here. I don't want to spend too much time here, but this freaking giraffe is 4,999 yuan. $700 for this giraffe. Giraffe costs more than my scooter. Yo, one little plush giraffe over here. Thank you, Angie. Cost 2 of my electric scooters back in Shenzhen. Yo, this is crazy, man. $700 for this giraffe. Maybe I could ride this thing and go to work. I go to the subway station. That's crazy, man. $700. So anyway, we're getting the live stream started. We just got started a few minutes ago. We're walking around in China World, and then we're going to go to Sanlitun, the hipster area. Foul Schwartz is big money, man. I can't afford no Foul Schwartz. Foul Schwartz is rich. Thank you, Herman and Tammy. This is also very popular here with the rich kids. Thank you, Yami and Royal. A lot of young Chinese rich kids love this stuff. A lot of the Fuardai here in China, they love this stuff. I don't know what the hell this is. To be honest, man, it looks a little goofy as hell to have in my house. Thank you, Tammy and Cody. This is expensive stuff. This look goofy as hell. Let's keep moving. See, this is when you come out the Foul, man. That's where you also can get a lot of American stuff. You know, you like got the Cookie Monster over here. It's really an export of a lot of our soft power. Thank you, Tammy and the Real Shallow. And I hope everybody's feeling great back home in America. I feel great today. I woke up feeling awesome. So great to see everybody. My body feels great. I don't feel tired. I feel absolutely excellent. So let's go ahead and keep it moving. Go ahead and get up out of here. Go ahead and get up out of here. See, got a lot of cool stuff over here at Foul, man. It's not a big store, and most of it is like plush dolls. It's not a very big store. A lot of stuff like this. Thank you, Royal. I'm trying to read the comments. The comments move really fast, man. Good evening to everyone. I'm trying to read the comments, but this right here is Foul Schwartz. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. Man, thank you, Rio, Miss Virginia. Yeah, it's nice being rich. It is nice being rich. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's go to Sanlitun. I like to have the mall all to myself. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. There's actually one thing I want to do. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, everybody. So, unless I'm terribly mistaken, there should be a BHG at the basement of this building right here. Thank you, Jazz. By the way, everybody, last time when we were here, when it was raining, the signal was very bad. Is the signal better today? The signal is better? The signal's good? You guys can hear me, see me? Everything's good? Everything's good? Yes, I'm going to try to get into BHG, man. I'm going to see if they'll let me film in this BHG over here. Because last time I was at a BHG, man, they were very stickler about it. They didn't let me do what let me see if the BHG is usually on all grocery stores here in China are always on the negative first floor of a mall. The ones in the mall, always on the negative first floor. So in the basement. I'm gonna see if I can get in there. BHG is unlike anything I've seen before here in China, man. It's a very, very fancy grocery store, almost exclusively made with imported products. So we're gonna see if we can go into BHG, if there even is a BHG here. Let's keep it moving, man. Yeah, negative first, basement. I've been trained by the Chinese words here. In Chinese, it's called 负一楼, just translating into negative first. 你好，请问一下，你们有一个 BHG 超市吗？在这儿？咱们这边是华人家 Olay。哦 ，Olay BHG 好，华人那个 Olay 在哪里啊？好的。Grand opening, grand closing. They ain't got it. They only have an Olay, which we've been to before, so we're gonna have to see the one in Sanlitun. Hopefully they'll let me film there. All right, let's get back into the streets, man. Let's get back into the streets. Thank you, Stacy. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. Thank you, Stacy. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. What is up, everybody? What is up? Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Jane. Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Gospel. Let's hit the streets. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. Leave this bougie China world behind. Good evening, everybody. Good morning, everybody in Asia. Good evening, everybody in the United States. And good afternoon, everybody elsewhere. All right, so let's go ahead and hit the streets. Now, as we get back into the streets, everybody, we're going to walk towards Sanlitun. You can just see, man, this entire area is pretty simple. This entire area is all office buildings. This is one of the fanciest areas in all of Beijing. We're in Chaoyang District. This is the middle of Chaoyang District. So, the way that Beijing is kind of laid out is very simple. The historic district with the Forbidden City, with the Temple of Heaven, which we saw, is full of historical structures related to the emperor. All of the commercial activity here in this city, not all of it, but a lot of it happens in this area. Most of the businesses that are based here are financial services. So think insurance, investment banking, these type of things. You can see very, very few residential buildings here. You see that all of them are office towers or luxury hotels, 4 or 5-star hotels. A lot of companies are headquartered here. A lot of state-owned enterprises are also here. So these are all office towers that you see here. Thank you, Beth. Let's keep moving. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Beth. We're on our way to Sanlitun Village. That's right. You know, the name is kind of an oxymoron, by the way. Sanlitun Village. Not really a village. Sanlitun is one of the most hipster areas in all of Beijing. We're going to keep it moving. Now, as you can see, there's construction going on everywhere in this downtown Chaoyang area. Thank you, New P and Kel, Sherry Clark. Thank you guys very much. I just saw you guys like 8 hours ago. Now I'm back. Had a nice sleep. Now I'm back at it. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Beth and Snuff Dipper. Look at this. Thank you, Amor Lindo. Beautiful. This right here, you're looking at the financial center of Beijing, the capital. This is basically the full extent of their skyline. This is it. This is it right here. And that's the big building we always see from a distance. You know that's the shape of an Olympic torch. So let's keep moving. Let's go to Sanlitun. Go and get him out of here. Thank you, Matilda. Let's keep moving. Let's go to Sanlitun. Go and get him out of here. Thank you, Matilda. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Thank you, Danny. Hit the follow button and please share this live stream. Also, let's keep the comments flowing. Let's keep the comments flowing. I'm telling you guys, I'm in a great mood today, man. Every time you sleep well, you feel good the next morning. I feel jolly this morning. I hope you guys are feeling well back home in the States and you had a great day. Thank you, Dorito and Snuff Dipper. I'm feeling jolly. Let's keep moving. Let's get him out of here. Tell us about, thank you, Kimberly and J-Dub. Feeling jolly, man. I will take you guys to the Olympic Village, but you have to go at night. You can't go during the day. You got to go at night. By the way, man, so look, all y'all, let me explain something to you guys, man. See all these folks over here dressed in suits and stuff. Thank you, Rosa. The people here are much, much higher income, obviously, than when we were at yesterday, last night, or your morning time at the city village. When you talk about income levels here in Beijing, this entire area has some of the highest income levels in the entire city, if not the entire country, right? I would imagine most folks here, the average income here, thank you, Danny and No Pros PC. The average office worker here at one of these buildings, I would imagine their salary starts at like 3,000 US dollars with no ceiling. Thank you, Danny. I mean, you got some big time executives. You got some big time companies here. But I would imagine the average office worker here, $3,000 a month, 20,000 yuan a month in average income to work in a building like this, doing a desk job somewhere in Beijing, easily $3,000 starting salary. So that's reaching like very high-end developed economy levels. So this is why it just goes to show you, man, it's like in the same city, really the income discrepancy is still pretty large. When you come out here to this core area right here, income is significantly higher than the national average, the city average. So this is the place where a lot of very well-dressed people, very well-educated people, nice college degrees. What up, OG? Good evening, OG. This place, by the way, the first day that I was here in Beijing, I got off the train. I got off the overnight train when the dude was snoring the whole night. This is where I came to do my city walk, and it was raining. So I'm back. This time it's not raining on me anymore. Good evening, OG. Let's keep moving. Good evening, good evening, good evening. We're on our way to Sanlitun. Thank you, Wendy, for moderating. Thank you very much. Let's keep moving. You know, thank you, Steph, and OG, and Sunshine. Thank y'all. But please share this live stream and tap on your screens and follow the channel. Thank you. So when you come here, man, look at this. Everything here. Concrete jungle over here. You know? Thank you, Snuff Dipper and Leslie. The concrete jungle they got over here. Look at this. Thank you, Neo and Leslie. Thank you, OG. OG, thank you. Thank you, OG. See, that's the CCTV headquarters. Thank you, OG and Karen. Thank you. Thank you, Pond Hopper. Also, somebody just said, do they have facial recognition technology? Let me tell you guys this, man. Every camera here in China on these streets, especially in these major cities, have facial recognition technology. Even if you're wearing a mask, even if you're wearing sunglasses. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry, for sending a sub. They'll recognize you. So if you commit a crime, they're gonna come and get you. Easy work. It's all linked to your ID. They'll easily come and get you. Keep moving. Man, they can track me all they want, man. I'm an outstanding citizen. I'm an outstanding contributor to society, man. They can track me all they want. I don't care. I don't care if they track me. Boom. CCTV headquarters. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and get them out of here. Let's keep moving. Well, this is why I was saying the other day that when I was here the first day, thank you, Tar Heel Babe. If you have, thank you to Silliest, like if you have one of those old leftover apartments that's still not torn down and you're here in Beijing and like you live in the freaking the middle of Chaoyang district, like you literally have the most valuable real estate in all of China because you don't see any residential condominiums anywhere in this neighborhood. It's all office towers, which means at night this place gets empty. Everybody goes home. Just keep moving. Now, thank you, Tina. I know it's a lot of bikes, a lot of mopeds over here. Man, this looks just like any city in America. Looks like New York City. Look like downtown Manhattan. Don't it? Look at this. It's a concrete jungle. I feel great. I feel great, man. I feel excellent. I feel like taking you guys to Sanlitun. Thank you, Mikey. I feel great. And thank you, Wendy, for blocking the spammers. Let's keep moving. You see all these people? Office workers, people on the go, man. I'll tell you guys this about Beijing. Beijing's got over 20 million people living here. Thank you, Snuff Dipper and Mikey. Beijing's got over 20 million people living here. Thank you, Snuff Dipper and Mikey. Nick. Beijing's got over 20 million people living here. Overwhelming majority of the people that live here have a very, very, what I call, industrious life. Beijing is not a city. This is not a city where you come around to chill, man. This is a city, unless you're a local Beijing person, you have a house, you're on a pension. Not a city where you come around to chill, man. This is a city, unless you're a local Beijing person, you have a house, you're on a pension. Man, this is a place. I'm walking down the street holding my phone doing this for TikTok, but you could just feel people doing stuff, you know? It's like you feel this in a big city. Thank you, Mike. It's like the pace of it is everybody's going somewhere. Everybody's got somewhere to be. You know, people doing all types of jobs in all levels of society. You know, it's just like you get that same feeling in Chicago and New York City. Thank you, Greg. You know, it's just like you get that same feeling in Chicago and New York City. Thank you, Greg. It's just a very, I don't know, there's something about cities like this. It's just a very, very brutally straightforward experience. You know? I told you guys about the stories. So as we're walking down here, I always like to share stories. Thank you, Gene, when we're walking down the street towards a destination to pass some time. I told you guys about the story during the COVID pandemic. Some of you heard this story before, so you have to bear with me again. Thank you, Raven and Tim. I told you about this story. 2 people here in Beijing during the COVID pandemic tested positive for COVID. This was during the zero COVID policy. Thank you, Melanated. So they all needed to be quarantined. And the people that they come into contact with also needed to be quarantined. Thank you, Lisa. And the local government published the schedules, the itineraries. Thank you, Linda and Lisa Ann. Thank you, Linda K. Thank you, Lisa and Smeckles. Thank you very much. The local Beijing government published the itineraries of these 2 human beings in order to help track down where they were and the people they might have come in contact with so that those people can be quarantined as well. Well, what happened was when that was published online, when that was published online, it caused a big debate on Chinese social media. Not a big debate. Thank you, Jay and Rhonda and JC. It caused like a big feedback mechanism on Chinese social media. Let me explain why. One of the people that was infected with COVID was an older gentleman in his 50s. He was a construction worker, just like the gentleman that we saw 3 nights ago at the city village. Someone who did day labor, meaning he picked up all types of jobs whenever he can, and he was paid by the end of the day. The other person that got COVID was a young lady that actually worked in this particular district. A local Beijing young lady, a young woman in her 20s. Okay? So the government publishes their daily itinerary for like the last 3 days, and all the netizens on Chinese social media were just lamenting at how different two human beings living in the same city could have such different lives. So this young lady, I still remember the story. So this young lady wakes up, goes to breakfast, gets some coffee at a fancy coffee shop, goes shopping at a fancy mall. I think it was either SKP or this mall that we were just at. Goes lunch because all the itinerary is published. You can see where they went, every single store they went to, every single place, because they need to track down people who might be infected with COVID, right? Goes to breakfast, goes shopping, goes to a nice fancy lunch, goes back home, take a nap, comes out for afternoon tea at another fancy place, dinner, shop some more, go to sleep. That was her entire day. Just fun. And then the man's schedule, this 50-year-old guy, thank you, Lena. What's up, Ashley? This 50-year-old guy, I mean, I shouldn't even laugh when I say this. He was working till 3 a.m. and his schedule consisted of bouncing from construction site to construction site to construction site. Started his day at 6 a.m. in the morning, worked all the way until 2 a.m. in the morning, bouncing from construction site to construction site all over Beijing on the subway system, on the public transportation system, or walked. Okay? Thank you, Mr. J. So when this was posted online, man, a lot of netizens here on Chinese social media were like, you know, it's two people living in the same city, but their life couldn't be any more different. You know, thank you, Royal. And I think the point I'm trying to convey, thank you, Tar Heel Babe and Royal, and I would love to hear the Americans' opinion on this, is that one of the things as a byproduct of living here in China, thank you, Gene Bravo, is that I think for the last few years of me living here in this country, you know, as kind of the real estate prices have stopped appreciating to the same extent it was before the pandemic. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, OG Ashley, man. Thank you. And thank you, Blaze. Thank you, guys. I think what I've kind of become cognizant of more and more in Chinese society, living here as an American, is that not only is the class divide very, very obvious all over the world, it's also obvious here in China, but it just seems like a lot of people are more and more aware of it in society today. Thank you, Ashley, meaning like a lot of the everyday folks. Thank you, Amor Lindo, who are, let's say, just me in terms of my experience in China. I don't want to speak for everybody, but it's like the folks that are living in every segment of society, even though they belong to a certain segment of society, they're actually very cognizant of, thank you, OG. They're actually thank you, A Day in the Life. They're actually very cognizant of the class divide. I don't know if I'm communicating that well enough. It's like the people are more and more awakened now, you know? It's like, that's why like there was this whole laying flat movement going on with the young people here in China where they just didn't want to do any work. They didn't want to work. They just want to lay at home all day because they kind of realize, some of them realize it doesn't matter how hard they work. There's a kind of like a glass ceiling they can't penetrate no matter how hard they work. So that's kind of what I'm feeling as I'm walking around in China and living here. It's like the class divide is pretty much the same as it is back home in the United States. Even though this is obviously a socialist country, you know, the class divide is very, very obvious. You can see it from our eyes. But also you kind of realize the people here, I think, are increasingly cognizant of it. when they just look around. And what makes it worse, thank you, Big O. You know what makes it really worse? Me as someone, thank you, Bob Stojan. And this goes for not only Chinese, American, Japanese, whatever it is. What makes it worse, this is really tough, is thank you, Bob. And thank you, JK, for sharing the live stream. Thank you, Evan and Ashley. I think what makes it worse is 30 years ago or even 20 years ago, thank you, Ashley, Bob, and Evan. If you didn't have social media like Instagram or like Xiaohongshu, Little Red Book, the Chinese version of Instagram, or you didn't have like Douyin, you didn't have TikTok. Thank you, Lil Mix and Dylan. A lot of people who, you know, were living kind of like in their own bubble wouldn't necessarily know the depth of the difference of their life versus the difference of someone who's in a totally different stratosphere or a different part of the world or a different class, socio-economic. The whole social media thing has just laid out everything. It's all there for you to see. You know what I mean? So that's like, this is why I feel like, man, you know, the more the stuff you see, sometimes it makes you feel more discontent. It feels like you're not worth anything. You know, it makes you feel like you don't have this, you don't have that. So it's like, this is why I try to make the type of content I do. It's like educational content, positive content. It's like, I feel like, man, you know, it's like society nowadays, as we're walking the Sanlitun, it's like, it's all open book. Everything, you can see everything on social media. People post their salaries. People post their personal life about the vacations they take. And well, I guess I do that too, but like this, I guess this is what I do. But I do it for educational purposes. But it's like, it's just all wide open, you know? So let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. Follow the channel and please share this live stream. Thank you guys, man. I'm just yapping a little bit as we're walking towards Sanlitun and walking through the streets of Beijing. You can see, man, it's almost noon. Still lots of traffic. This city never rests. Thank you, JP and Leela. So let's keep it moving, man. Thank you, JP and 22. And you know another interesting thing. I know I love the yap, Terry. You know I love the rap. You know, another interesting thing, I was asking the driver the other day, why is it that on the weekends, like when I was trying to go to the Great Wall that day, why is it that on the weekends, there seems to be even more cars in Beijing than weekdays? I finally figured out the reason why. See, look, you can tell everybody that works in this building right here. See that? Thank you, Tan Jun Lee, thank you. You can see everybody that works in this building wearing suits. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, man, thank you, Jen and Purple Sky. Look at this. A lot of money is made here. Stock market, financial services, insurance. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Lee Gan. Thank you, Dog Mama. Thank you, everybody. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Jazz. Yes, please stay safe in Florida. There's a lot of hurricanes lately, man. It's freaking September and we still have hurricanes. It's crazy. Thank you, Miss, for the live pro. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. So that's the whole point what I was trying to make, by the way. So thank you, JK, for sharing. Please share this live stream. It's like, do y'all feel it back home in the United States? The point that I was trying to make. Because I haven't been back home in the States in more than 5 years. Does it feel the same way back home in America? You know? Thank you, Gene Bravo, because you guys heard of this movement called quiet quitting. A lot of people just sitting at their desks, not doing anything. You know, you guys feel it in America as well. Thank you, Gene. You feel it? Yes? I wouldn't recognize it anymore. Yes? Regina says yes. It's not a good thing. Lisa, everybody's saying yes. Everybody's saying yes. Look at the comments. Thank you, Alicia. JK, for sharing the live stream. Thank you very much. Thank you, Coach D. Man, Pamela, everybody's saying yes. Thank you, YOLO. Thank you, OG. Thank you, YOLO. Thank you, Coach D. Thank you, OG. Thank you very much. Thank you, Brian. All right, QWERTY and B Team, thank you. The walk to Sanlitun is super simple, man. It's just a very straightforward walk. We just walk straight. Thank you, YOLO. Thank you, Bonita. Here come Bonita. Thank you, B Team. To our goal, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank you, B Team. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all for all the love. Thank you, B Team. Thank you, Jane. Kang. All right, let's keep walking, man. I'm telling you guys this, man. My whole take on this entire area. Let me thank you, Jackie. Let me come over here and give you guys one more look at this financial district. You guys some more knowledge, and then we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here and go to Sanlitun. Y'all see this, so we're gonna get an overarching view of this entire area. Thank you, Kirill. This is pretty much a street that separates the residential quarters from the downtown financial district. Thank you, Big O and Patricia. B Team, thank you, sir. OG, thank you, ma'am. Blaze, thank you. Bonita, thank you. This is the core of the financial district here in Beijing. Appreciate it. Man. And I'm going to tell you guys this, man. Quite a few people, thank you, B Team and Sherry, and thank you, B Team. Quite a few people that rented offices here in this. Don't be fooled by this fancy shit. Don't be fooled by all this glass buildings. In the last couple of years, man, there's been a big crackdown on illegal fundraising and financial crime here in China. So there's actually been a number of folks that rented offices here in these buildings that have been arrested for perpetuating financial crimes, illegal fundraising, cryptocurrency related stuff. So even though this looks very nice and a lot of big companies are based here, there's also been some shady stuff that happened here. Some people use one of these office towers to put up a facade of a legitimate operation, and then the government comes and raid their office and they all go to prison. So this is, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that happened here. This is a very, very complicated place. Thank you for extending your sub, everybody. Thank you for extending your sub. It's like I said, I always tell this for everybody who's watching back home in the United States. China is a much safer country physically than America. Much, much safer country. Thank you, Serenity. When you walk down the street, you don't have to get worried about getting robbed. You don't have to worry about getting things stolen. It's physically a safer country. Thank you, Cali. However, from a scam and fraud perspective, it is just as bad, if not worse, than the United States. There's a lot of scamsters, a lot of fraudsters, which the government is trying very hard to fight here in China. Thank you, Steph. Very, very hard. Thank you, Big O. Let me explain to you guys. Back home in the United States, most of the fraud and the scams that we face are from India. The scam centers in India, the scam centers in Nigeria, but mostly in India. Here in China, man, like, they got a lot of online telecommunication scams. Thank you, B Team, that originate out of Southeast Asia. And it's a big, big headache. It's a big, big headache. I get those calls all the time. So this is why, like, here in China, this is why, like, a lot of people, they don't understand a lot of the things that China does. They feel like, you know what I'm saying? They feel like they can't understand. For example, if you go to AT&T and you try to sign up for a cell phone plan, right? You guys know how hard it is to sign up for a cell phone plan here in China? You got to bring your passport. Like, you got to go and wait in line. You cannot do it from online. You got to go into a physical office. You got to bring your passport as an American. You got to bring your Chinese ID. You got to go into a physical office to prove your identity, right? With Verizon, with AT&T, with T-Mobile, you don't really have to do that. But here in China, it's like there's so much crime that originates in Southeast Asia, targeting mainland Chinese people with cybercrime and a lot of telecommunication crime, It is very, very rampant. So physically, it's a safer country. But online and on the telephone, from a fraud perspective, lots and lots of fraud and lots of crime. Thank you, Fally. So, there you go. Keep it moving. Thank you, Alyssa, Fally, and Mr. Kingdom. Thank you very much. Let's keep moving. I might have fallen victim to a couple of those scams. Nothing big, though. Nothing big. Thank you, OG and Alyssa. I might have fallen victim. Thank you, OG. Thank you, Alyssa. We're not even at Sanlitun yet. We're about to hit our goal. Thank you, OG. We're not at Sanlitun yet. We're not even there yet. By the way, man, you could just tell this. I don't know what the hell this is. I have no idea what the hell this is. But this looks rich. What the hell is this? Oh, this is the Rosewood Hotel. Thank you, Greg and Kevin. Thank you, OG. Thank you, OG. Yo, we're 80% to our goal. This is the beautiful Rosewood Hotel here in Beijing. Oh, man, that is beautiful. Thank you, OG. Look at this, man. B team. Everybody, thank you. Thank you, OG. Look at this. You know this is nice right here. Thank you, JR and Yvonne. Thank y'all. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank y'all. Thank you, She. Thank you, OG. Man, this is this is the famous Rosewood Hotel. Rosewood Hotel, one of the nicest hotels in the world. They got one here in Beijing. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. This ain't my scene over here, man. I'm gonna leave. Thank you, Tina and JR. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Oh, by the way, a promise is a promise, man. We gotta stay one night in a nice hotel here to celebrate 300,000 followers here on TikTok. So let's keep it moving. Thank you, Gene. Yeah, this ain't my scene, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I'm not a Rosewood type of guy. I'm more of a Dogwood type of guy, you know. Thank you, Gene Bravo and SA. This place is rich. Thank you, all things. Yeah, I ain't a Rosewood type of guy. You know, look at this contrast though here in Beijing. You got the freaking Rosewood Hotel right here in this fancy building. Thank you, CKC and Emily. And OG, thank you so much for taking us to the finish line. B team, everybody, man. Thank y'all. Thank you, and Yvonne and Blaze. Thank you guys. Kevin. You know what? This is a good illustration. Before we go to Sanlitun. See these buildings right here? And this big, odd-looking chimney over here? Let me explain something to you guys. Okay? Look at this building right here. You see this building? Thank you, Liz at 53. You see this building right here? Y'all see this building right here? Thank you, Johnny and Liz. This building is probably 20 years old, built before the Beijing Olympics. You see that right there? Thank you, Michelle. He said, I've never seen such driving in my life. It's all good, man. Chill. Before we go back to Sanlitun, thank you, Johnny and She and Wanderlust. Thank y'all for all the love this evening. Thank y'all. Thank you. We hit our goal real quick. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Jaylay and She. So look at this community over here, though, right in the middle of Chaoyang District. Thank you, Emily Wood and Jaylay. Explain something to you guys. And I don't think you can even enter this neighborhood over here. It's a gated community. At least I can't enter this. You see how old these buildings are? You see how old these apartments are? Take a look at this. Y'all see this? I'm gonna stand right here. I'm not gonna get in the way of any cars. You see this? Look at how old this community is. Right? The windows are super, super small. Very narrow windows. These do have elevators. These are probably from 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. How much do you think an apartment here costs, everybody? Thank you, Rel. Serious talk. We're in the middle of Chaoyang District in Beijing. This old, beat-up-ass looking building. They didn't even put any fresh paint on it. How much do you guys think an apartment here costs? Let's say home rental price first versus buying price. See, y'all been watching me on the regular. A lot of y'all know the right answer. Thank you, Amazed and Tina. 2K, 3K. So to rent a place here, because these were usually residential buildings from 20 years ago, so they should be at least 2 to 3 bedrooms, probably like 800, 900, 1,000 square foot. Here in China, they do this a little bit different from the United States, because like, let me take a house, for example, in North Carolina. A 2,000 square foot apartment in North Carolina might only be 3 bedrooms. Every bedroom is big, the living room is big, the kitchen is big, the bathrooms are big. Here, a 3-bedroom apartment in China might only be 1,000 square foot. Everything is a little bit smaller because space is at a premium here in China. These apartments here, to get a 2-bedroom in this building, to get a 2-bedroom apartment in this building, I would imagine at least $2,000 to $2,500. Maybe $2,000 can do it because it's an old building, but the location is unbeatable. You're in the middle of Chaoyang district. You literally walk to work. So this is at least $2,000 starting price to live here. Now to buy, if you wanted to buy an apartment here, I would imagine every single unit here, this is my guess. I'm not saying I'm right. I would guess every apartment in this building, and there's 4 of them, 4 of these buildings over here, I would imagine it starts at right around $2 million to buy an apartment here in this old beat up looking building. I'm gonna say that again. Thank you, Gene. I would imagine it starts at $2 million. Depending on which direction you face. If you face south and you get more sunlight, $2 million. If you are facing west and you are not getting as much sunlight, maybe a little bit less. But I would imagine $2 million to live here in this apartment. And you're getting probably around 1,000 square foot. So $2 million for about 1,000 square foot to live here. Now, here's the crazy part. How much do y'all think it cost when this building was built? When this building was built, you can get an apartment here for less than $100,000. I'm gonna say that again. When this building was built, you could probably buy an apartment here for $80,000, $90,000, $100,000. Now it's $2 million. Thank you, all things. This is why when you look at a lot of people that live in these communities, man, they're older folks that are like old-time Beijing folks. They've been here all their lives. This apartment was probably $100,000, $80,000, $90,000. Man, this dude's smoking next to me. The security guard over here, man. I'm gonna get him out of here. Okay, so this is why, like I said before, man. This is why, like, a lot of people when they come out to Beijing and they look at this stuff, you know, it's so unaffordable. It's out of reach for so many people living in the city. Thank you, Jane E. These places literally appreciated 20x in a span of 20 years. Literally, think about it. In 20 years, the price appreciated 20 times. This place did in 20 years what New York Manhattan took 100 years to do. It took New York 100 years to go 20x, and it took Beijing and Shanghai and Shenzhen 20 years. So this is why the city is so unaffordable for most people who are coming here from out of town, as real estate is just so expensive here. Thank you, Gene Bravo. It's just so expensive out here, and it's hard for a lot of Americans to understand because, you know, we like to think of it as like, thank you, Susie. You know, it's like their average income here, like $1,000, $1,500 a month. How is every apartment like $1 million, $2 million, right? But that's how it is here in China. That's why a lot of people are laying flat because they know they can never afford a house in Beijing. Let's keep it moving. Go ahead and follow the channel and share this live stream. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Big O. Big O, I don't know if your family owns a house out here in Beijing, but if you do, man, you rich. You the real rich one, Oliver. If you own a house here in Beijing, you rich. I know I don't. I live in a $30 hotel. So let's keep it moving, everybody. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Let's keep it moving. I know you do, Oliver. You rich. Big old rich, man. Big old rich. Look at him. Look. I'm gonna pin this comment. I'm gonna pin this comment, man. Rich. Look at him. Look at this. This is why, like I always tell people back home in the States, man. Through my channel, you get a glimpse of life out here in a different country, in the most fabulous part of a different country. But I always say to the American friends back home in the United States, appreciate the life you have in Iowa. Appreciate the life you have in Wisconsin. Appreciate the life you have in Florida, in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? We like to bitch and complain about so many things happening back home in America. How would you like to live in this city and you make $2 grand a month? You make $2,000 a month and a freaking house is $2 million or $1.5 million. Right? Right? Be grateful. I'm telling you guys, that's my philosophy increasingly in life, man. If you live in Tennessee, you live in Georgia, and you live in Alabama somewhere, be grateful. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all got great lives, man. I'm telling you guys, got great lives. Imagine living here in Beijing, your ass make $2,000 a month, and this apartment, beat up ass, shitty ass looking apartment over here costs $2 million, $1.5 million. How does that make you feel about life? Right? I'm telling you guys, man, be grateful. Y'all got it well, man. This is why, like, I hope you guys tune into my channel to see what the other side of the world is like. You know, big cities, small cities. You know, not everything is all like, yeah, I mean, we were at a nice mall and all, but a lot of times it's better to be in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's better to be in a small town in China, a lower tier city in China, than to have to be, you know what I'm saying, in a place like this where everything is so expensive if you want to settle down. You know, there's nothing to be envious here at all. I don't feel a sense of envy at all when I'm walking around. I feel a sense of curiosity when I'm walking around. This is common sense right here. Like, look at these apartments right here. You guys see these apartments right here? These apartments right here, right next to the subway stop right here. The subway stop literally right next to this house right here. These houses easily $2 million and up. Probably $3 million in some cases. Just for this old looking building over here. Very, very old building here, $2-3 million easily. Why? Because it's in the prime part of town and it's on 2 subway lines. The stop is right here. So just goes to show you, man, like, by the way, man, all this yapping, let me make sure I'm going the right way. Thank you, Emily. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, we're almost there. We are actually going the right way. Let's keep moving. And thank you, Emily Wood and La Boo Boo. Oh, it's like New York City prices, man, for sure. And give you an idea of how this city is laid out, by the way. This is a great view of how the city is laid out. Beijing is an imperial city. The middle of Beijing is Tiananmen Square and the Forbidden City. So that is the middle of Beijing, right here. Okay? We are right around here. We're here. So we're to the eastern part of Beijing. So this is, once again, this is the middle part of Beijing. This is where we were at 2 days ago with what's it called? With the Forbidden City. The 2008 Beijing Olympics were held here in the northern part of the city. Okay, my hotel is here. Not a bad place because I'm right on the one line right here. Universal Studios that we went to is all the way down here. So it just goes to show you, man, this is a huge city. And look at how advanced their subway system is. An amazing, amazing subway system here in Beijing. Very, very comprehensive. It pretty much covers the entire place. So we're right here. And we are headed to Sanlitun right up here. So let's keep moving. Let's keep it moving, everybody. Yeah, it's a very, like I said before, man, this is a very well-designed, very, very well-designed city. But this obviously is the center. The Forbidden City, the Tiananmen Square, is right in the middle of it. Beautiful, man. That's where we were at the Buddhist temple with the giant Buddha. This was right here. So let's go ahead and get him out of here. I'm telling you guys, very, very nicely done. China has some very good public transportation. Beijing is no exception, man. And yeah, let's go ahead and get him out of here. Go ahead and get him out of here. Big ass China. Thank you, Christina. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Danica and Spicy Texan. Thank y'all. How do they afford those $2 to $3 million condos? I know there's a lot of Chinese people who are watching this, so I'm gonna explain to you guys who actually lives in these buildings and what their lives are like. Okay, so this is why, like I said before, thank you, Zaga, and thank you, everybody. I want you guys to understand the basic premise once again. Is that even though a lot of these folks that live in these buildings on paper are very wealthy, their lives are no different from a lot of the people who are renting here in Beijing. The only difference is they don't need to pay rent. Because you see, a lot of the people that live in these buildings over here, when this building was built, I would imagine once again, an apartment here probably cost like 80, 90,000, maybe even cheaper, 60, 70,000 US dollars. Now it's like $1.5 million, $2 million, $3 million to get an apartment here. But the thing is, back then when these homes were being built in the early 2000s, in the late 90s, early 2000s, not everybody, very few people could afford a second home. So for many people that live in these buildings here, they only have one home. And it's a place where you possibly have 4 or 5 family members living in it. You know, kids and grandkids living under the same roof because they only have one family home. So on paper, there's a lot of net worth, but the problem is you can't really realize that net worth because if you sell it, where do you go? Right? Where do you go? There's nowhere else for you to live, right? Like there's no other place near here that has apartment buildings. Thank you so much, B team. So it's like a paradox for a lot of people. It's like, yes, on paper, they are millionaires. They have $2 million, $3 million homes. But if they sell it, where the fuck are you going to go? Where are you going to go? You know what I'm saying? And the answer lately has become, it has been a trend. There has been a lot of people who have been selling their homes in these bigger cities to move to a lower tier city, like a Chongqing, like a Chengdu, like a Xi'an, like a Yunnan, like a Hainan. A lot of people have sold their homes in Beijing. Thank you, B team and Melinda. Thank you, B team. Thank you, Melinda. And another place that people go is they go to the United States. They go to Canada. Thank you, Eileen and B team. They go to France. They go to England. They go to Portugal. So some people, if they want to go overseas, they sell their Beijing real estate, and it's a nice way for them. They'll have enough money to live in France for a long time. They can live in England for a long time. So, like I said before, you know, there's a lot of you know, when you look at these neighborhoods, there's a lot of stories that happen here, man. There's a lot of people, a lot of lives. Thank you, Melinda. Well, here's the problem: they rent it out. I mean, where are they gonna live? Thank you, Melinda. Where are they gonna live if they rent it out? Right? A lot of people only have one home here, especially from that generation. This is why I always tell people this story, man. It's like, I often think about what would have happened with my family's life if we never went to America. Thank you, Des and Warrior. What if my family never... I got a red light over here. This is why I'm waiting. If I never went to America, if we never made the bold decision to immigrate to the United States of America, thank you, Christina, and make it, what would happen to me and my family? Right? What would happen to me and my family? I'll think about this all the time. Thank you, Make It. I think about this. Thank you, Jane. You know, I often think about this. What would happen if we never made it to the United States? Because I grew up in a small city, you know, and it still pretty much looks very much the same as it did when I grew up. I didn't grow up in Beijing. I didn't grow up in Shanghai. What would have happened with my life if I never went overseas? You know? Thank you, JK, for sharing. Thank you, Melinda. Beautiful. Follow the channel. Share this live stream. Let's keep it moving. My life would have been very different, Marnell. Absolutely right. Man, look at the flow of people, man. Thank you, Bates and Richard. Thank you, Joni. I grew up in a very small city in Jiangsu province called Zhenjiang. In southern China, pretty much where North Carolina is in the United States is where my hometown is, on the eastern seaboard towards the south, but not in the deep south. I'm still waiting for this light to turn green. Thank you, Neats. All serious, man, makes you think about shit. What if I never went over there? You know, I think about this all the time. Keep moving, man. Thank you, D. Frazier. Thank you, Big O. I think about it all the time. Yeah, no southern accent if I didn't immigrate, that's for sure. Thank you, D. Frazier. Thank you, Ashley. Look, the reason why I think about this stuff is like, you know, my family was middle class in China, solid middle class, upper middle class in China. not rich by any means, but we were comfortable people. You know, I don't know if my mom and dad is watching this. What time is it in America right now? Probably asleep. Oh, it's 11:16. They're definitely asleep. Thank you, Andy Jones. But it's like, I would imagine, man, my pops, you know, one of the things I think about, hear this, man. Thank you, Greg. Hear me out on this, y'all. Thank you, Postal. Street. This is Beijing, baby. The capital of China, Beijing. Jolo and Jane. Thank you. Yeah, this whole city is huge. At this intersection, this whole city is huge. Look, let me say this as I stand from this corner right here. In the 90s, thank you, Christina and Melinda. In the 1990s, man, my father was already thinking of a way to move on to a bigger opportunity in his life. You know, my dad in the 1990s could feel that Zhenjiang was a very small city that we were in. There wasn't a lot of opportunities with life, with his career. He was thinking about ways where he could go to a bigger city like Shanghai. He was thinking about going to Guangzhou. He didn't think about coming to Beijing. But my dad was thinking about a way to get out, essentially, to go to a bigger opportunity in life. I was still a small boy. One thing we always talk about is if my father had gone to Shanghai in 2000, let's say 1999, in 2000, 2001, 2002, I think our life today as a family versus going to America would pretty much be the same from a material perspective. Because when if my dad goes to Shanghai in 2001, 2002, right, he would have bought a home in Shanghai just like this one for us to live in. He probably would have bought a second home a few years later if his career was going well. Thank you, Cash Money. And those homes in Shanghai would be worth a lot of money nowadays, right? Because like I said, my family was comfortable in China before we immigrated to the United States. Life got uncomfortable for us when we went to America. But like, those homes, if he had gone to Shanghai or Guangzhou, probably worth a lot more than the home that we have in North Carolina today. Truth be told, probably worth a lot more than the home in North Carolina. But I would be a totally different person, right? Because I would have been educated here. Maybe I would have gone to the United States for college, or Canada for college, or Australia for college, whatever. I would be a totally different person. But on paper, from a net worth perspective, our family would have pretty much been even better off here from a net worth perspective. But from a mental perspective, thank you, Liz Talk, from the things that I've seen and I've learned living in America, and now coming back here living in China from the perspective of an American, that's the stuff that you can't buy with money. And that's the reason why I have a channel and people tune in. Thank you, Good Deed. You know what I mean? So, thank you, Good Deed. Let's keep it moving. I don't know if all this yapping, you guys are getting my point. It's like, I think about this stuff. I don't know why, man. I think about this shit all the time when I walk through neighborhoods like this in big cities. Makes me want to think. Y'all get it? You guys get what I'm trying to say? Y'all get what I'm trying to think? Thank you, Liz Talk. Please follow the channel. Hit the follow button, everybody. There you got it. You get it? Y'all get what I'm saying? Thank you, She. Let's keep moving. Let's keep it moving. Look. Freaking almost noon here in Beijing. Look at this traffic, man. Look at that. I know, man. I don't dwell on the what if. I just think about life, man. I don't know why, man. It's like I'm burdened with all these thoughts in my head. Thank you, Royal. I think all the time. What's for lunch? We're gonna go to Sanlitun. We're gonna grab some lunch over at Sanlitun. Keep walking the streets of Beijing. That's nice over there. Yes, please follow the channel, man. What's up, everybody? What is up, everybody? I love it. We keeping the comments flowing. Thank you, Tracy. We keeping the comments flowing. Love it. Thank you, Tracy. Hit the follow button. Share this live stream, and let's keep the comments flowing. Lots of nice. I'm telling you, man, Beijing is one of the wealthiest cities here in China, if not the wealthiest. And I'm just walking down the street, soaking it in. Thank you, Brown and Nancy. Look at these. Look how old these homes are. Look at this. Look how old these homes are. Yet expensive as hell. Look how old this shit is. It's just like New York City, man. These old ass homes. $2 million, $3 million. Crazy. Look at this. Thank you, Velvet. Yeah, old is good. I'm not saying old is not good, but I'm just saying, you know, for $2 million, I could be in Nashville, I could be in Florida, I could be somewhere in Charlotte, North Carolina. I put $1 million on a house in North Carolina somewhere. I put $1 million in the bank. You know, can you imagine you buy a $2 million home and this is what you get? It's hard to believe, honestly. Like, if you're an American and you come out here and like a local Chinese person like me explains this shit to you, and you're an American and you're from like fucking Georgia. I'm sorry, let me watch my language. I didn't watch my language. I'm sorry. And you're from like Athens, Georgia, you know? And like you buy a house for like $700,000 and you're like $2 million for this. It's crazy. You know, I'm sorry. Let me watch my language. I apologize, y'all. I apologize. I'm just getting so reflective. But seriously though, you ever come out to vacation and your tour guide tells you, oh, this neighborhood right here, apartments start at $2 million, and you're just like, what? It's crazy. Greg said, gonna say, hell no. Keep moving. He said, what the hell? Let's keep moving. Yeah, Sanlitun is a very bougie area. It's a very fancy area. Just like the area that we were in. There's a little bit more young people hang out there. Back there is more like working professionals. I know it is New York real estate for sure. Let's keep moving. We're almost there. Let me check my map. Yeah, we almost there. Thank you, Matilda and Pal Laugh. Do we have a word of the day? Let me think about it. Think about it. Let's keep moving. Let me think about it. Y'all feel anything when y'all look at this city through y'all screen? Y'all feel anything? Seriously, y'all feel anything? No? It screams corporate entities. No? Word of the day, perspective. That's a good one. Big business, machine. Look at all these comments. Don't worry, Irene. Don't worry. Appreciation for what you got. Clean, stress-free, Aussie vibes. Clean and welcoming. Very clean, very urban. See, so many people say clean. How the hell, how dirty has it gotten back home in the United States for everybody to say the word clean when y'all are watching my streams? Where the hell are you guys living back home in America? Y'all living in Gotham? Where are y'all living in the States? This looks very normal to me. Y'all keep saying clean, clean. Clean what? What's clean? This is normal. Where do you guys live, man? Clean. Everybody, every single live stream. People, I always get so many comments every single day from my live stream. People say, clean. I was like, where do you guys live? You live in Gotham? Where do you guys live? You live in GTA? What's going on? This is normal. No, this is China, man. China clean. All right, but for real, man, let's go to Sanlitun, man. Let's get to where we need to go. We almost there. Hey, Wendy, I'll think of the word of the day, but I'll take a couple questions. We're like 10 minutes away. Thank you, C Slow. I'll take a couple questions. I've been gone for just over 5 years. Like I said, man, like I'll tell you guys the one persistent thing about living in China, and once again, no disrespect to the smokers who are watching this channel. Y'all do y'all, you do you. Thank you, Eileen. The one thing that's persistent about living in China when you're walking down a public street like this is just the amount of secondhand smoke that is in the air. Y'all know I love China, I love America, but I gotta speak it honestly. I have to speak it honestly, man. The amount of secondhand smoke in this country, just walking down the street, is incredible. It's incredible. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, once again, I don't mean to be disrespectful towards the smokers. Y'all do what y'all want to do. But it's like people walk down the street and smoke, and the wind blows it towards you, and you're walking behind them. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Williams. So let's keep moving, man. Keep moving. Just like the whole time I'm walking, secondhand smoke everywhere. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just the reality of life here. Thank you, Haja. Some thought actually came into my head. I don't know if I should say it. Thank you, Tar Heel Babe and Michelle. Did OG go to sleep? Man, that's like this thought in my head, man. I ain't gonna say it though. We're gonna keep it moving. We'll go to Sanlitun right now. Did OG go to sleep? Man, Big O, you know it. Do they have homeless? Thank you, Mike. All right, well, let me first of all answer that question, and I'm trying to think. First of all, do they have homeless? No, not in Beijing, but I'm telling you guys, man, when you go to a place like a Beijing train station, you know, there's a lot of people, a lot of migrants from other part of the country. If they're trying to save on a night's hotel, they'll sleep at the train station. But there's no homeless population, like people that don't have a home. Even the people that sleep under a bridge or sleep in a park or sleep at the train station, it's only for temporarily, like a night or two while they wait for their train to arrive. And they don't want to spend money on a hotel room for the night. I would say in China, there's hardly any, very, very few population that's what I call, you know what I'm saying? That's what that's what I call like permanently homeless. Hardly see that, especially in major cities. But they are, in every city, you are going to see people sleep under a bridge somewhere, you know, in a train station, because they don't want to pay for the hotel for the night. But the answer is no. The answer is no. Very, very few homeless people here, especially in major cities. Look, here's what I was trying to... Y'all know my head is just full of weird thoughts. We're almost at Sanlitun, by the way. It's like... The one thing I don't understand about the Chinese people, and I'm going to say this, the one thing I don't understand about the Chinese people, like this is a super serious question. I hope the Chinese people who are watching this can answer this question for me. Here's the one thing I don't understand about the Chinese people. I've been living here for almost 6 years. I still don't understand it. And once again, I'm gonna say this. No disrespectful. Okay, thank you, Wild. So hear me out on this. No disrespect to the smokers who are watching. But it's like, here's what I don't understand about the Chinese people. Like, I'm trying to figure this out. If you live in a northern city in China and it's winter and it's like February, okay? They're burning coal. The air quality is not very good compared to the summertime. So you're already inhaling a lot of smog and a lot of PM 2.5. So your lungs is already on overtime. Your lungs are already working overtime. So you would think that you would try to protect your lungs because your ass already live in a part of the country with a lot of smog. So you would think, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you just walked 30,000 steps today. You will try to rest your feet a little bit at night, right? Right? But what I don't understand is, why is there still so many smokers here when a lot of the smog is already hurting their lungs and they do additional damage to it by smoking? That's what I was trying to figure out. I've been living here for almost 6 years. I still haven't figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still haven't figured it out. Okay? It's like, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's like, because that's what I would be thinking about. Like, if I live in Xi'an, let's for example say I live in Xi'an, the air quality in Xi'an in the wintertime is not great because they're burning coal and like there's a lot of smog there. But then the summer times is pretty good, but in the wintertime it's rough. And like when you go there and you see people smoking everywhere, you're just kind of trying to ask yourself, like, bro, man, your lungs is already like PM 2.5 over, you know, with the smog, and now you continuing to smoke. I mean, it's like worst plus worst, you know? So I don't know, man. That's what I was thinking about a little bit when I was walking down the street. I'm trying to figure this out. Stress, addiction. People saying addiction. Man. he said to smoke and deal with the smog better. It's addictive. Beautiful. All right, let's keep moving, y'all. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Are motorcycles allowed on sidewalks? Yes. In Shenzhen, motorcycles a lot of times have to be on sidewalks. 非机动车道, you can't be on the car. A lot of times, and there are some cities in China, they'll give you a fine if you don't ride on the sidewalk because the actual lanes are for the cars. So the answer is yes. That's why, like, Beijing is actually pretty good about it because Beijing has a bike lane. Beijing, you can see all these motorcycles are on the roads over here. But if you're in Guangzhou, you're in Shenzhen, like, oh, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's on the sidewalk with you. Move. Like this dude right here. Keep moving, man. All right, we're almost there. I think we're almost there. We're walking forever. We're almost there. No, nobody steals bikes. And very few people ride a bike now other than these city bikes. A lot of people who ride a bike are doing it for fitness purposes. So very few people own a city bike. Everybody uses these things right here, including me. We're going to Sanlitun. We're going to the bougie park. I knew this was going to be like a 40-minute walk. I didn't know it was going to take this long. We're going to keep moving. Aussie, not as bad as in the United States. Drug laws are very tough here in China, so not as bad as in America. Thank you, New Beginning. Please follow the channel, y'all. We almost there. No duck today. We're gonna eat something else for lunch. We've had a lot of duck yesterday. Lunch and dinner was duck. We're gonna give the ducks population the opportunity to breed and recover. We're gonna go to Sanlitun and find something good to eat, but no ducks. Thank you, Mike. Over. Thank you, Debbie. Yes. The hustle of real life out here in Beijing. Nah, very little turkey. Very little turkey. People don't really eat turkey out here in China. It's not one of the preferred meats here. I've never seen turkey actually here in China. People don't really eat that. People eat chicken, goose, and duck. What the hell is this, Sanlitun? I'm walking my ass off. All right, one more block, make a left, and we're there. This is a long ass walk. Y'all just saw what happened right there with the motorcycle? Almost ran into those two ladies over there. Y'all just saw that? Thank you, Big O. Did you guys see that? The motorcycle almost ran into those two ladies. No, man. I'm telling you guys, man. All right. Why does this guy Ricky keep spamming? Hold on one second. All right, let's keep moving. We're almost there. We're like 5 minutes away. This place is far. This city is huge. And I'm doing it on foot. What up, Big O? Thank you, Cleo. Big O, we learned something about you today. We learned something about you today, Big O. You rich. Thank you, Debbie. You rich, Big O. We learned something about you. Yeah, we learned something about you today, Big O. You rich. Got a house here in Beijing and stuff. You rich. You got that doctor money. I know, Terry. Terry, you still awake? No. That doctor money is nothing compared to their home here in Beijing. Thank you, Marie. Big O doing well for himself. Family's doing well. No, but seriously, though, congratulations, though. It's very nice to own a home here in Beijing. Very nice. Thank you, Becca. It's the dream of a lot of Chinese people who are living here in the city to own a home here. So, no, seriously, congrats. I'm gonna make a left turn right up ahead. Yep, left turn right up ahead. Thank you, Nancy. Becca, I am having a great day. I feel chipper today. All right, this dude's smoking, really. Smoking, right down the street, walking down the street, smoking. And my ass is walking right behind him. Keep moving. You did. You not only did you see one goat, you saw 3 goats. You saw 3 goats on the morning live stream today. You saw 3 goats and some chickens actually. It was right in the city actually. All right, make a left turn here. Thank you, Christy. Where is this place, man? What the hell is this shit? By the way, man, if we're lucky when we're at Sanlitun, everybody should be getting off for lunch break. So we should see a lot of people there. Ooh, Greg. All right. Thank you, Petunia. Good evening to you, Petunia. All right. Keep moving. We're going to Sanlitun right now. A few minutes ahead of us. You could already see the fancy buildings. We almost there. We almost there. Damn. Tell you guys one thing they got a lot of out here in China. All the ladies, let me show y'all one thing they got a lot of here in China. Thank you, Becca, Nightwolf, and Tool Guy. Let me show you guys one thing they have everywhere out here in China. These. See this right here? Oh, they got this everywhere in China. I'm pretty sure it's the same way back home in America. Y'all see this? What y'all think this is right here? They have this everywhere in America. In China. Thank you, Tashia. See this? Anybody know what this is? The Chinese people know what that is. Plastic surgeons. Big business out here in China, plastic surgery. Big business. They have this everywhere in China. Oh, nose jobs, double eyelids, lips. They could do everything. They're everywhere. Big business out here in China. Yeah, BBLs. Yeah. Let's keep moving. You think I would actually think about doing that? Come on, man. Come on, man. Ain't no amount of plastic surgery can fix me. I'm beyond fixing. I am beyond fixing. All right, man. This is some bullshit. Where is Sanlitun? Thank you, Big O. Big O, what you think of this city? What you think of this city, Beijing? I do. I speak perfect Chinese. I'm trying to get to Sanlitun right now. Maybe I have to take a car here. Oh, you grew up here? Ali and Terry. Oh, we almost there, I promise. Thank you, She. Big love, Jennifer. I feel like my legs are about to fall off from all this walking. Thank you, JP and Eileen. This is endless walking. I've been walking since I started this stream. Where is this place? Thank you, Williams. Hyotu was the first one in the live stream. I don't even think he's here anymore. I was like, Hyotu, you still here? I've been walking since the beginning of this live stream. I'm not lost, Charlie. I'm just tired. I've been walking my ass off. I'm nuts about to fall off from all this walking. Damn. Can't lose those, Ashley. I need those. But Sanlitun is actually an area a lot of tour guides take the foreigners to. Thank you, Miss Lala, for extending your sub. Thank you, Kimberly. Sanlitun is a place where a lot of foreign tourists do come to visit when they're in Beijing. And you can also, by the way, as we get closer to Sanlitun, you can already start to tell, like, the people here are dressed a little bit more trendy, a little trendier, a little bit more fashionable. We're going during the day. At nighttime, there's a lot of Instagram. By the way, let me tell y'all something sad. I actually had tickets to go to the Forbidden City today. Why couldn't the Forbidden City be like this when I went on Tuesday? I was getting blasted with the sun when I went there on Tuesday. Look at today, overcast, no sun, beautiful weather. When I was at the Forbidden City 2 days ago, I was getting rocked by the sun. Okay? And today is nice and cool and no sun. You know? Like I said, it's that shit again. Thank you, Glossy Girl. It's that shit again, y'all. It's that shit again. You know, I always run into the crazy weather, the crazy sun. We had tickets to go today. We actually had tickets. Hey, thank you, Glossy Girl. And she, and I'm 33, man. I turn 34 next month. All right, we finally arrived at Sanlitun. We finally arrived. We have finally arrived, y'all. My God. This is Soho on the left. And then Sanlitun on the right. We finally arrived. All right. Man. All right, before we go in, Taikoo Li is on the right. Soho is on the left. This district is called Sanlitun. It is a hipster bar district with a lot of luxury stores, a lot of luxury condos. This is a very, very nice part of the city. Very expensive part of the city. Very, very expensive part of the city. It's called Sanlitun. Last night when I was at the city village, one of the viewers was trying to make a joke. He was like, is this Sanlitun? I was like, dog, does this look like Sanlitun to you? This is what Sanlitun really looks like. A very, very fancy high-rise area. Very expensive real estate over here. A lot of luxury buildings. Actually, some of them are actually luxury condominiums. Okay, you can see, once again, people here are dressed much. Look at this. Beautiful, man. Some of y'all, I'm underdressed as hell over here, but it's all good. And there's a lot of people. Look. A lot of people. Thank you, Tasia. Guten Tag. Share this live stream, everybody. And also a lot of foreigners. A lot of foreigners here in Sanlitun. I already saw one. People be dressed nice. Thank you, Jack 12. I wear the same clothes every day. I do my laundry though, but I wear the same clothes every day. White t-shirt, Skechers, and my sweatpants. I look the same every day. These people. What is up? Hey, who just said hey? What is up, Jiggle Monster? Let's go walk around Soho first. And then we'll probably have lunch here. Thank you, Hufflepuff and Jack 12. Yes. It's known for upscale fashion, bars and restaurants. Very, very bougie, very rich. So don't all the people don't say I don't take y'all to see the nice parts of China. Only the city villages, only the blue collar neighborhoods. I take y'all everywhere. We go everywhere out here in China. We go everywhere. We go to the rich neighborhoods. We go everywhere. All right, this is Soho on the left. And let's take a 5-minute walk through Soho first, and then we'll go to Sanlitun, the Taikoo Li area. Look at that. Thank you, Corcos and William. And look at the people dressed trendy. Thank you, Chris, for extending your sub. Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. It's also very expensive. This is a high fashion area. You know, everything expensive. Restaurants are expensive. Drinks are expensive. Stores are expensive. You know, only thing that's free is the air. Everything else costs money. I've never actually walked to the Soho part of Sanlitun. Only the Taikoo Li part. You see a lot of office workers. Beautiful. You know what I don't see? You know, this is the thing. I don't know. Look, maybe I'm overthinking this a lot. Maybe it's because of the big city vibe. I don't see a lot of people just walking down the street, just smiling and laughing. Everybody's so serious. Everybody got like coming off from work, going to lunch. Everybody looks serious. You know? Everybody looks really serious. in a big city. You know what I mean? Like, you notice that? Everybody look real serious. Everyone looks busy, exactly. Now, of course, when you come out here to a freaking Sanlitun area, you're going to have stores like this. So this is super popular here in China, by the way. This is just one of the many stores that does this. But secondhand goods here in China, thank you, Boy Key, for subscribing. The subs are super important. They helps us so much with the channel. Thank you for subscribing, Boy Key. The secondhand luxury stores here in China is an incredible multi-billion-dollar business every single year. Every single year. All types of high quality. You see the Goyard in the back. You see the Dior over here. I don't know what this is. That look like some Louis Vuitton stuff. Big, big business. Thank you, Melinda and Aura. Big, big business. Man, look at this. All the ladies, if you love your bags, all the Chanels, the Hermeses, they got it. All secondhand. Beautiful. So these are pretty popular here in just about every major city in China. It's a big, big money maker. Big, big money maker. You guys remember when we were in Harbin and we saw all those nice cars, the Rolls Royces, parked in front of a business? That was a secondhand luxury store. Big, big business out here in China. Big business. It's actually a luxury store. Big, big business out here in China. Big business. It's actually a I don't know if I should tell y'all this shit, man. It's actually a man. I don't even know if I should tell you this. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving, man. Let's keep moving. All right, we're not even going to go to Taikuli yet. We're gonna walk around this area. Ooh, I'm telling you, I ain't never even been to the Soho area myself. This is new to me. This is new to me, man. Look at this. Busy. Y'all want to hear it? Y'all want to hear it? All right, let's get to 300,000 likes quick, and let's get some follows, man. I'll tell you guys, y'all want to really, y'all really want to hear it? Y'all really want to hear it? All right, let's get to 300,000 likes quick, man. Let me get some new followers, man. I'll tell you guys. I will spill this. Y'all want to hear it? All right, I'm gonna tell y'all. Look, I don't know how it is back home in America, but there is a segment. All right, man. All right. We got over 300,000. Hit the follow button, man. All right. Look, so I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this in a respectful way, okay? Because, like I said before, I've been living in China a long time, and I know how the game works. I know how the game works around here. You know what I mean? I don't know if Big O is watching this. He could listen to this, too. But in China, man, thank you, Jesse J, for subscribing to the channel. Thank you, Jesse. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for all the subscriptions. All right. Thank you, Jesse J. So here in China, man, there's a segment of the population that I like to call, I don't know what, there's probably something equivalent in America. But the reason why these types of businesses are so successful, these types of secondhand stores, I'm going to tell you the reason why. First of all, there's demand. But there's a segment of the population here, there's a segment of women that are very beautiful. And once again, I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say this. I just tell you the truth. There's a segment of the population here in China. It's almost like a sugar daddy situation back home in America, like the sugar daddy thing. Well, here in China, they have something similar where you have a woman, let's say they work at a KTV, they work at a bar, they do a job where they don't have a job. Their job is they have, like, let's say a couple men in their lives, or a few men in their lives, and they buy them this stuff, jewelry from Cartier, jewelry from Tiffany, bags from Louis Vuitton, bags from Chanel. A lot of times they'll just go to these types of stores as soon as they receive from Louis Vuitton, bags from Chanel. A lot of times they'll just go to these types of stores as soon as they receive it, and they'll sell it. It could be like 50 cents on the dollar, they'll sell it. So my point is, like, there's quite a number of women that I'm not going to say I know, but I know there's a lot of women here that do, not a lot, but there's a good amount of women here that do that, okay? So my point is, if you want to get a good deal, it's actually very nice to come out to a store like this, because you might save a lot of money compared to going to Hermes or Chanel or Louis Vuitton, and your bag may have never been used. It's like brand new. Somebody just gifted it to them, and they just want to turn it into cash. So it's actually a very, very good deal to come out to a place like this. You can get some very, very nice stuff that's very gently used or not even used at all, and you save a lot of money. So it's a win-win for everybody. So let's keep walking around Sanlitun. We just got here a few minutes ago after like an hour of walking. So hopefully I wasn't disrespectful towards the ladies when I said that. It's just there is a part of the population here who their income is basically from receiving like all types of things, you know, bags and thank you jewels and diamonds and jewelry, things like that. So it's follow. So I'm just kind of pointing out the society here. Thank you jewels. They have that back home in America too, like the whole sugar thing. Thank you Dizzy D. I couldn't afford to have no sugar. I want some sugar too, but I can't afford it. But I know that exists back home in America as well. So let's keep moving. Thank you, Golden Gabe. I ain't got no sugar, man. I have a lot of salt. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no sugar. I can't afford sugar, but I have salt. You know what I mean? I have a lot of salt. Shit. I'm not a sugar daddy. I'm a salt daddy. I give out salt. I give out tears. Because I'm so broke, okay? All the girls, when they see me, they start crying. They don't get no sugar from me. They get salt from me. The salty tears come out when they see me. I'm the salt daddy. Okay, they got the salt bae. I'm the salt daddy. Okay? All right, let's keep moving, everybody. I'm the sour daddy. Exactly. Let's keep, you see, look at people dressed nice over here. Man, thank you, Big O and Plant Groove. I will take you guys to BHG. I don't care what they say. I'm going into BHG today. I'm going to show you BHG, y'all. Thank you, Galaxia. I'm going to show you guys BHG today. Thank you, Guitar Rack. Now, where the hell is BHG? That's the question. There is a BHG here. I'm going to show you guys the prices there, and it's going to blow your mind. Hold on. Let me see where this BHG is. All right. Man, the slow-ass iPhone. I want to... Yep, Sanlitun. Yep, here it is. Where is the BHG? I'm telling you, I want a refund on this phone. This phone is slow as hell. Look at this. So it's right across the street. But before we go there, man, let's walk around here for a little bit more. Fancy schmancy. Fancy schmancy Sanlitun. Very fancy. There's also a lot of nice hotels over here. Yeah, this is not really a mall. Soho is more like these are all office buildings and there's some luxury condominiums nearby. But this is one of the hottest areas in all of Beijing. A lot of celebrities live here. A lot of celebrities have a second home here. A lot of them live in mansions, but a lot of them have an apartment here. So this is a very trendy, very hipster area, especially at nighttime. A lot of Instagram models like to come out here and take photos. So like I said, man, this is a lot of places we could have lunch at. So a lot of lunch options for me today. Food everywhere. Well, this is Sanlitun, man. You're looking at really the most hipster area of all Beijing. So let's go across the street to Taikuli. I want to take you guys to BHG. Because I bought a bottle of water at BHG 2 days ago when I was trying to go stream there, and they told me no. Actually, they didn't tell me no. They were just like creating an atmosphere of no. It cost me $3 for a bottle of water from New Zealand. So let's go into BHG. I need a bottle of water. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. See, look at all these office workers. You know, these people over here. Beautiful. All right, man. Let's go across the street. Thank you, Joycey. Yeah, they created an atmosphere of no without really telling me no. You know what I'm saying? They was looking at me all weird, making me feel poor, following me around and shit. Thank you, Steph. They were following me around and stuff. It's a very, very, very bougie store. Thank you, Irene and Lexi. Thank you, Matilda and Steph. I'm serious, man. Y'all laughing. I'm serious. They created an atmosphere of no. Made me feel not so good about myself. All right, man. Let's go to Taikuli, man. That's the cooler area. I'm done with Soho over here. See, look. All the ladies. All the ladies. All the ladies. Thank you, Guitar and Jules. All the ladies. Oh, look at all this. I'm telling y'all, look at that Hermes down there. Is that Hermes? No, that's Prada. All the ladies, look at this. This is y'all's heaven. Thank you, Kalena. This is y'all's heaven, y'all. Thank you, Maggie. Look at this. Man. Nice, look at all this. Man. Beautiful. Nice, look at all this. Man. Beautiful. Man, I can't afford to go in, so I'm just gonna stand outside. What up, Lee? I cannot afford to buy anything here, so I'm just gonna stand outside. Thank you, Joey B and Lee. That woman was looking at me. She could tell I was a bum, so I'm just gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep moving, man. I'm gonna keep moving. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, CC. Damn, Tammy, you up late. Let's keep moving. You're looking at me up and down and shit. Just keep moving. Ugh. Hey, I keep it real, man. I keep it real out here. Thank you, Kalena. Thank you, Romeo. I do kind of want to show you guys this stuff, though. It's cool, though, because I know we have a lot of women who watch the channel, man. Y'all would love this stuff. It is, man. That's nice. Man. Man. Look at that. I don't even know what these things are, but I know that's a Chanel right there. That look nice. Man, look at all this Dior over here. Oh. Thank you, German girl and CC. Nice. I'm not gonna ask for a price, bro. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not buying anything here today. I'm not gonna ask for a price. Okay? That's an unreasonable ask, man. I ain't buying shit over here. I'm not gonna bother the employees, man. They good people. Thank you, Cody. Beautiful. Oh, look at all this. Woo. Man, thank you, all things. I look nice over here. Man. Look nice. We're gonna have to get up out of here, man. I'm feeling poor. Man, let's go ahead and get up out of here. Mustered up the courage to walk in here. They was looking at me up and down. I mustered up the courage to walk in here. Now I'm gonna walk my ass out of here. Thank you, all things. Walk in, walk out. That's why you gotta have thick skin to do what I do, man. Because the women in there were looking at me. You know, I go in there with a camera and shit. I muster up the courage to walk in and walk my ass right out. So let's go to Taikuli. Here in Sanlitun. I walked in, walked my ass right out. No, but seriously though, you know, I will, you know, in a serious note, you could, for all the ladies who are watching this, you could save a lot of money. You could save a lot of money buying at one of these stores over here, because a lot of the things that are in there are actually gifts. They were never used. You could save a ton of money shopping at one of these places. It's a really good deal. Thank you, Guitar and Orange. So like, and I think, what's the website that y'all ladies use back home in America called the Real, like the Real? What's it called? There's a website y'all use to buy purses secondhand back home in America called the Real something. You know, it's just similar here. Similar here. Let's keep moving. The Real. Yeah. The Real. That's right. Yeah, the Real. That's right. The Real. See, y'all be like, how do I know? How does he know that? I know that. Believe me, I know stuff. Okay? One of the girls I used to mess with tried to get me to buy something from that website. I said, hell no. I said, the Real? Hell no. I shop at the fake. I don't shop at the Real. I shop at the fake. All right, we can go across the street to Sanlitun right now. Shit. Let's go to Taikuli. Move. Dude, I know a lot of the lady stuff, okay? A lot of women in my life. Oh, hey, my mom is asleep, so she ain't watching this. There's been a lot of women in my life. I know a lot of the lady stuff, okay? How did I tell you guys? Thank you, Pepper Kim and Big O. Okay? Thank you, Paula. How did you guys think I knew when we were at the Great Wall of China? I don't think Oliver was there for that one. How do you guys think I knew the agent provocateur? How do you guys think I knew that? Danica, thank you. How do you guys think I know the agent provocateur stuff? Because I had to pay for this stuff before when I used to work in corporate America. Thank you, Mrs. Stacks. So yeah. All right, here's Taikoo Li. This is the hipster part of... Man, hell no. I ain't shopping at no real, man. I'm shopping at the fake. Oh, man. He said the real. I'm shopping at the fake. Yeah, this is a very iconic building right here, man. The Taikoo Li building. Very, very iconic building. A lot of influencers like to come out here and take photos. And, you know, I want to tell you guys this, man. Like, so I'm standing out here behind all these people. It's places like this here in Beijing that, in my opinion, man, it's like a facade. You know, when you look at Sanlitun right here, thank you, Lux. And when we're about to go in, you're gonna see a lot of nice fashion brands and all that. You know, that's what big city life is all about. You know, because if you think about the area that we just walked through to get here, all those residential neighborhoods, how is that any different from the tier 2, tier 3 counties that we've been in China these last 7 months of streaming, right? Thank you, Xi. You think about that, right? Like, it's not different. These houses look the same, the streets look the same, the mopeds look the same. You know, everything looks the same. But this is what a small town, a small tier 3 city in China doesn't have. You know, they might have a Wanda, you know, they might have a mall, they might have malls, but they don't have this vibe. They don't have the Sanlitun. You know, they don't have this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And for a lot of young people that want to live in Beijing, this is a big part of the attraction of this city. It's the reason why a lot of people want to live here. It's because of, you know, at nighttime, this is all going to get lit up. Thank you, Apex. And Tammy Jones was here. Tammy Jones is probably still here. She's been watching the channel for a long time. Tammy will probably remember when we were here in April, 5 months ago. Exactly 5 months ago at the end of April. Thank you, Gamma. Where it's like, you know, I'm telling you guys, man, this stuff is all a facade. It's an illusion. Be happy with Chapel Hill, North Carolina. You know, be happy with Marietta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Be happy with Kent, Ohio. This stuff, you come and see it. You see it on TikTok. And then, for me, it's back to reality, man. I'm going to have a lunch here. I'm probably going to take a shit here afterwards, and I'm going to leave. You know what I'm saying? Leave a mark. Let them know I was here. And then I'm going to leave and get up out of here. And go back to my real life. Keep it moving. It's all material stuff. Thank you, Big O. Thank you, Big O and Cindy. Yeah, man, you know, I gotta let them know I was here. You know, I gotta let them know. Because they probably didn't know that I was here. I gotta let them know I was here. You know, thank you, Too Tall. Thank you, Rose. And today we're just pretending. Exactly. Just pretending it's all facade. I'm saying, I don't know what the hell this is. Thank you, Annette and Zen Chef. Y'all, this is my brand right here, because this is how I am when I'm breaking beds out here. I'm a monster, but I'm gentle. Yo, this is my type of store, man. I don't know what the hell they sell in here, but this is me right here. This is me right here. Thank you, Jane and John Krieger and Dr. Cluse and Irene. I'm telling y'all, I am a gentle monster. I am a gentle monster. Oh, they be selling glasses over here. I'm selling some sunglasses over here. Man, they got some sunglasses over here. Can you imagine if I started streaming and I walked down the streets with these over here? Look at these over here. Thank you, T.S. Bach. Security is all over me. I wish he would say something to me. I'm standing in a public street. Let's keep moving. Man, people here look rich. Ah, there's a Shake Shack. Ah, there's a Shake Shack here. Bruh, there's a Shake Shack. Thank you, Golden. Of course there's a Shake Shack here. It's Sanlitun. Shake Shack only opens in rich malls. Shake Shack here. It's Sanlitun. Shake Shack only opens in rich malls. Sanlitun. Shake Shack only opens in rich malls. Sanlitun. Shake guys, man, it's that shit again. I'm telling y'all, man. Yo, I'm telling y'all, man, it's that shit again. Look, it's that shit again. We come out to this nice, fancy part of the city, and the signal starts lagging. You know what I mean? We come out to a nice, fancy part of the city, and we lose signal. You know? I have better signal at the city village this morning than I do here. Thank you, Big O. You know what I'm saying? Well, I have better signal at the city village than I have at this freaking fancy mall. How do you explain this? Doesn't make sense. Check out the Shake Shack. Oh, damn. Wow. You're eating good.
你好，欢迎欢迎。
哎，你好，你好，你好。啊，完了没有？Okay, the price is here.
Hello.
Hello, man. What's up? Look at some prices, man. Trying to see what I need to sell for my possessions in order to afford a burger here. So the burgers, the Shack burger without bacon starts at 49 yuan, so $7 for a burger that is a single layer. $10, $9.80 for a burger that's double layer. That's a Shack burger. And the Chicken Shack is $6.80. And this dank meat, dark meat, not dank meat. I'm sorry, not dank meat, dark meat hot chicken, okay, is 53 yuan, so this is $7.50. A hot dog is 32 yuan, okay, $4. I'm sorry, man, I thought it said dank meat, dark meat. A little hot dog over here. Thank you, artwork is $4.50 for a hot dog. A bacon cheese dog is $5.50. Okay? And then the fries, 27 yuan, $3.80 for a fries. Cheese fries, $5.10. They got dog bones, or not dog, bag of bones. They be selling dog food over here? It says, 给狗狗的小礼物. It means you give it to the dogs. The dog eat better than me. A dog, 3 pieces of biscuit for a dog is $4. $4.40. $4.25 for a dog. What the hell? Thank you, guitar rack. Dog living better than me. We will. Hey, should we have lunch here later? Okay, I'm going to take you guys to BHG's. I'm not going in there first. Should we have lunch here later? Thank you, guitar rack. Y'all want to have lunch there later? Yeah? No? Yes? Let me know, everybody. Yes? No? He said, hell no. Golf floor said, hell no. All right, let me go find the BHG. I want to take you guys to BHG. Let me ask this dude right here. Let me ask the security guard. Hey, 哥们儿，有问题啊？那个 BHG 超市在哪里啊？
往前面。
啊。
你走过大荧幕第一有一口左转。
好的。
地下就是。
好，谢谢你，谢谢你。Man, let's go to BHG, man. He just told me the directions. Boom. Go ahead and get him out of here. I did not call him governor. I said gummer, which means brother. I did not call him governor, Charlie. Gummer in Chinese means brother. I said brother. Where is BHG? So that should be the word of the day right here. Ge. Ge means brother. Mer is like a word you add to the word. Ge means brother. That's the word of the day. Ge, G-E. Ge, brother. Look at that. Brother. Why don't call him brother? It's like an affectionate way of addressing a man. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody is older than you, I call them like 大叔 or 大哥. You know, it's like a nice way to say hello to somebody. You know, it's like an affectionate way to say nice way to say hello, a greeting to somebody. Thank you, Brick. That's why. By the way, every single nice mall out here got an Apple store. A lot of ladies call me Gaga as well. And then they ask me to pick up the tab. So I'm very, very suspicious when a woman calls me Gaga, because then usually comes the tab right after. Okay, thank you, Big O. Okay, because usually when they call me Gaga, I said, nah, hell no, I ain't no Gaga, man. I ain't, no, hell no. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Man, thank you, Irene Ham. See, this is. You guys have been to a polo store with me. Let's keep moving, man. You can see this is fancy, man. Everything they have here is just fancy. Fancy. Got Mr. Tom Ford over here, the director of Nocturnal Animals. Great movie. So what do you guys think of Sanlitun so far? To me, it looks just like any other Chinese mall. The only difference is in Beijing. It's the only difference. Man, oh, here's BHG right here. Here it is. Let's see if they're gonna let me film in here, y'all. Here's BHG. Y'all ready? This literally, BHG is not even trying to pretend to cater to the masses right here. It literally just says 高级超市, which literally means high-end grocery store. It didn't even try to fight the fact that it's not for the proletariat. I like how it just literally says 高级超市, which just lets you know right away this is for the rich people. I like how they're not even trying to hide it. You know what I'm saying? They're not even trying to hide it. You know what I'm saying? Like they just say it outright. You know what I'm saying? They're like almost telling me as a proletariat, don't even try to come in. I like this though. They real about it. At least, you know, in Chinese, they actually have this phrase here in Chinese, man. They say a lot of brands. I ain't even gonna say it, man. I ain't gonna say it. Let's keep moving. Let's go into BHG. Where is BHG? Man, let's see if they're gonna let me film, man. I might have to be a little bit discreet with this stuff, okay? Here go BHG. All right, let's see how our signal is, okay? Let's see how our signal is. All right, man. Here's BHG Marketplace, one of the most expensive. Man, here's BHG Marketplace, one of the most expensive. I'm gonna hold on, let me whip out my gold chain. Let me get my chain out. Let me add some credibility to myself. All right, here it is. I'm gonna actually grab a bottle of water. But so the thing about BHG, very, very simple. Everything they sell, most things that they sell out here in the store is imported. So this is one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive grocery store in all of China, along with Olay. But I think BHG is actually a little bit more expensive than Olay. I'm gonna try to buy two things today. I just ran out of toothpaste because I've been on the road for 3 months. So I'm gonna see what kind of imported toothpaste that they have, because I actually ran out of toothpaste. Okay, so you can see right here a lot of American brands. This is a whole different type of setup, man. I don't drink coffee, man, but this is whatever this is. They got the Lily. This is whatever this is. This is coffee. Jar of this coffee here at BHG is 58.8 yuan. So this is about $8.35. $8.32. Let's say $8.30 for this coffee here. Okay, so we're gonna keep looking at all the different brands that they have here, but remember, most of the things here are imported. Thank you, Melita. Oh, thank you. I want to say thank you, Melita. This is a Melita brand. Okay, you guys could also see if you recognize any of these brands over here. Okay, see if you see. Look, see this one right here. Even though it's got a lot of Chinese words on it, this is imported. Whatever the hell this is. I am actually gonna get one of these. Man, I'm telling you guys, man, this is why it's nice to have, like if you're in China and you have money, like, life is nice. I actually want one of these. These actually look nice. This little tiny thing over here, 26.9 yuan for 100 grams of this. This is, oh, this is for babies. Oh, I ain't eating this, man. This is for babies. This is for 6-month to 36-month-old babies. So this is $3.60 for just this little thing right here. $3.60. So this, whatever this is whatever the hell this is, but this is coffee right here. Okay, this little box over here. All imported. Where is this imported from, though? Australia. So this is Australia coffee. $11 for this coffee over here. Okay, let's keep the comments flowing. Let me know if you guys think the prices are crazy or if they're good. I think compared to America, I think these prices are actually not bad. So let's keep it moving. We're just getting started, man. We're gonna be here. I'm gonna show you guys some cool stuff. This is a very high-end store. Very, very high-end store over here, y'all. Okay, so let me kind of show you the different offerings that they have. I'm a little bit nervous in here, so I'm kind of stuttering a little bit. I'm trying. This place is very, very bougie. Very bougie place. Okay, so I'm trying. This place is very, very bougie. Very bougie place. Okay, so look, even you got very bougie place. Okay, so look, even you guys remember when we were at Olay, the Red Bulls that they have, imported. Yep, this is from Austria, imported. A bottle of Red Bull is $2.35, 16.8 yuan, $2.35. Monster is super cheap, about $1. Endless selection. Of course, you got the imported Coca-Cola, and look at their water selection. Woo!